Well, hello there. This is Chris from the Philly Experience Podcast. I'm with T.
What's happening?
How you doing, T?
It's the holidays.
With the holidays being around, we're taking a break. So we put together this best of episode for you. Please enjoy. T.
What's up?
Any final words before 2020?
Well, first off, I want to thank everybody for the support that you've given us. And, just keep spreading the word. Keep spreading the word. Hey, listen. And check our Instagram post for updates for when we will be continuing these podcast episodes again. Chris Thacker's Instagram is CThack at CThacks19. Tanner Gills at Tanner Gills. Max is at Max_Gretz on the Instagram, and mine's is at TYE_Hood94. Just keep, follow us, keep checking back, and we'll definitely update you guys on when we'll do this thing again.
It's amazing that you know our Instagrams like that.
And yeah. Don't ask why. All right. I gotta keep you guys in check because sometimes you guys do say some questionable things. And you might
okay, whatever.
I'm just saying.
All right. Well,
I ain't got the money to be bailing people out. It's the holidays.
Yeah, same here. All right. Well, thank you very much for listening. Like T said, we all very much appreciate it. We'll see you in 2020.
Definitely.
All right. Next topic. I was hoping we could have avoided this.
Your favorite baseball player?
No. We got to talk Philadelphia Phillies. I am personally sick and tired of the Bryce Harper thing. I'm sick and tired of the rumors. I'm sick and tired of the tweets. I'm sick and tired of the retweets. I'm sick and tired of, he's going to sign this day. He's going to sign that day. He's going to sign by the end of the week. Listen, I'm going to say it right here, right now, over these airwaves. I don't care. I just don't care anymore.
You don't care, but you're yelling about it.
I'm so numb to it at this point. I just don't care.
But you're yelling about it.
Shut up. I don't care if he signs. I don't care if he goes to another team. I just don't care because at this point, you're showing me who you truly are, and that is a hired gun.
Do we know it's hard? A little bit of Phillies talk. I want to dive right into this.
First place National League East, even though they're like 2 games above 500. I'm so excited because we have a great player in the right field. Isn't that right, Tanner?
Yeah, let's not talk about that guy.
What's wrong with...
Actually, you know what? I'll go right into it. Today I'm grumpy.
Uh-oh.
And I think I'll talk about this sorry excuse for an outfielder in right field.
I am pissed off.
Wait a second. No. We're not talking about the same guy, are we?
We're talking about $330 million man. We're talking about Rookie of the Year. We're talking about MVP. Past Rookie of the Year.
Past Rookie.
We're talking about...
It's an outrage.
We're talking about Bryce Aaron Max Harper. That's who we're talking about.
Bryce Aaron Max Harper?
This is going to be the funny part is I've never seen Tanner upset or pissed off in any way, so this is going to be entertaining for me.
No, listen, we knew he wasn't as good as he is batting. We knew he wasn't as good in the field. But this is absolutely ridiculous. This man can't track down a pop-up. He has 2 official errors.
It's funny to me, too.
But you know how many times I've seen that man dive for a ball and completely miss it and look like a fool out there? You could put a bench out there. You could put a bench out there, and the ball will hit the bench. It's ridiculous.
Look, okay, now, yes, Bryce Harper, we are paying you more money than any of us will ever see in our life.
$1 million.
$330.
Wow.
You can't catch a pop-up? What are you doing? No. Bryce, look, I understand what Tanner here is saying. You got to catch that. Come on. What did that turn into, a double?
Dude.
Oh, my God. Bryce.
And then he put his head down. When he dropped the ball, he put his head down. Didn't even try to get the ball after that.
And Bryce has been on a bit of a slump lately.
38 strikeouts, to be exact.
Jeez, I didn't realize it was that many.
Yes, 30.
If you take out that 5-hit game he had in Colorado,
I want winners.
It's really bad.
Yeah,
the stat line.
They were talking about that the other night. Yeah, he's if you take that out, I think he's batting below 200 right now.
Yeah.
If you take that one game out, so
what's he
Bryce?
here for?
It's still early on. Sorry.
What's he here for? What's he doing? What's he doing that Gene isn't doing?
What's he doing that Aaron Altherr can't do?
Pissed off.
Wow. Max, do you want to elaborate on that? Is there things that Aaron Altherr can do that Bryce Harper cannot?
Maybe catch a pop-up.
I personally think we should be just a little bit more lighthearted about Bryce. I think right now hear me out on this one. Hear me out, people.
Right,
hear me out. I think that throughout his career, Bryce has had his inconsistencies, especially in the outfield as a defender. And even before we signed him, we kind of knew he wasn't the best right fielder from a defensive standpoint, obviously.
Not at all.
Now, honestly, that play last night was terrible.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was a little league play.
I think like a 12-year-old could have caught that ball. So,
Was that like a wise ass comment?
He's not your cup of tea.
with Backstreet Sports,
Man, we are late.
A little less than an hour now. But,
just.
you know.
All I gotta say is this, because I'm in a ripping mood right now. I really am. I am in a straight up ripping mood today. How in the world are you gonna call a meeting before the show, and you the last one to show up? That's all I'm saying.
that's a fair point, too. You make a good point.
That's
so,
all I'm saying. 'Cause, like I said, I'm in a ripping mood. But before we really get started with all the ripping and whatnot, just real quick, I know Mother's Day is coming up, so shout out to all the moms out there. Shout out to our personal moms listening to us. We really appreciate the love and support.
Love you, Mom.
Especially,
Love you, Mom.
me personally in particular, thank you, Mama T, for putting up with my stuff, because I know it's not easy putting up with me.
I hear you.
Yes,
Let's go have a ham sandwich.
episode. But before we get out of here, I got to get something off my chest. Doggone it. Yes.
I am pissed off.
Yes.
Okay.
I got two things to rant about.
Let's
all right?
do it.
Now, y'all know this past weekend was the Memorial Day holiday and everybody was barbecuing. I seen one thing that disturbed me. Okay, you guys, when you go to a restaurant, how do you like your steaks? First off.
medium well.
Medium.
Yes! Thank you!
Medium.
I seen too many steaks being cooked well done.
Yeah,
I was
too well done, yeah, no.
infuriated.
Do you guys want to spend $30 on food you can't enjoy? Come
I'm
on.
indecisive anyway, so medium seems like the best answer.
Medium is the best.
Like,
answer.
what is the matter with people? Like,
It's ridiculous.
yes, like, let's just, no, you done you eating beef jerky.
Wait a second.
I mean, that's not a bad
so you
thing.
went to this place and you ordered a steak and
No. I'm watching people as they cook their stuff, and I'm looking at people, on social media as they're cooking their stuff, and everybody's like, "Yeah, well done," and I'm like, "What is the matter with you, sick people?"
Yeah.
This is this is the same people who like eating grass
pisses
and
me off.
flavorless.
Yes.
You want to know what's worse? The people ask for it rare was blood like coming out.
Nah,
of the
that's
meat.
that's
You
too
can't
much.
trust those people. You got to
Yeah,
stay
that's,
away.
Medium.
yeah, that's too much.
Medium, everyone.
All right, and I got one more rant. My family's gonna be mad at me, and I don't care.
Let's hear it.
I really don't care.
love
First
it.
off, my family. Now I cook steaks, Monday for Memorial Day.
What a great guy.
Now, I thought that my family would have been nice enough to leave me at least a piece of steak, not a whole thing.
They did
A
this to you
piece
again?
of New York strip steak.
They did this to you again.
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 Not a single piece of steak was left for me. I go this morning, I say, all right, let me put my steak off to the side. This one I'm going to have for dinner. I go in the refrigerator this morning, gone. That's number one.
Hungry.
Number two, I also go into the refrigerator and look, there's a half-eaten hamburger in a plastic bag. What is the matter with you? Finish the burger.
Hey.
Why is that taking up space in my refrigerator?
T, I'm hearing all this and I'm thinking maybe they're hinting at maybe you should move out.
I'm sick of this. Yes. Yo, what is the matter with you? What is the matter with you people? Stop that. Eat the food.
What do you
Finish
expect if you just leave unattended steak? What do you expect?
Oh my goodness.
It's stupid.
Just please, family, leave what's mine alone. And if you're going to eat something, finish it off. But please, I wanted a piece of steak.
It's an outrage.
Well,
Okay.
before you two get started and get into it,
Yeah.
I would like to thank the 2019 Philadelphia Phillies for participating in the
Okay.
2019
whoa,
MLB
whoa, whoa.
season.
Calm down. Did you hear what Max said?
I heard what he
Our
said.
gracious host, the captain of the ship here.
Yeah, I heard what he said.
What did he say?
Yeah.
Repeat it.
Don't matter what he said. Either way, I'm announcing the death of it.
It's one game. We are one game. Your mic is on. Yes. Okay, we're going to act like that didn't happen. One game. Only one game, T. We are right there. Like I said, I know the Phillies have been frustrating the hell out of me. I know it's also been frustrating the hell out of Max. But given the fact that we just got curb stomped by the Miami Marlins.
I'm not putting up with it. It's too much horseshit.
Exactly, Peter.
too much.
I know. But look, Peter, before you lose it, other teams around us have also been losing. The Mets are kind of, I mean, I don't want to say they're dropping off. But they have lost a couple games. It's kept us in it.
Oh, good for you.
Cubs as well. Talk again. Switch mics, man. Switch mics.
What the heck is going on around here?
I don't know. What a great start for our 8 a.m. show.
Yeah, well, this is what happens when you have to come in early in the morning. Ah, jeez.
Yeah, we get dropped with the bad stuff. But here, I'm pulling up the standings real quick. Look, T, you gotta calm down, my dude. I know I'm the one flipping out right now, but you gotta calm down.
All right, I'm back.
Because we are right there. We are right there. The Cubs, like Max said, are falling off. And we are one game.
Pissed off.
One game. Granted, the Nationals refuse to freaking lose for some reason.
Yeah, they just swept the Cubs, right? At Wrigley Field.
Here's the thing.
What? Okay, hit me.
19-11.
Okay.
I thought I was seeing a preseason score
Okay.
in the NFL. All right? You blow a 7-0 lead against the worst franchise in the MLB today.
I would say.
Are you kidding me?
I would say
not only that,
Detroit is.
you lose the series? Are you flipping kidding me?
Okay, I hear you, T. I hear what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, I see what you're making for dinner. Okay,
I want winners.
I know that. But look, I understand hey, if we can't beat the Marlins, how the hell are we going to beat the Dodgers?
Exactly my point.
But that's the thing about sports, man. That's the thing that makes it special. You never know what's going to happen with baseball.
It's funny to me, too.
Now, yes, as Max can attest to, this pitching staff, for the most part, is absolute trash. I am absolutely done with Nick Pivetta. Absolutely. Look, I had high hopes for him. I think you had higher hopes for him than me.
I had higher hopes.
Nick, your performance against the Giants a couple weeks ago, your performance against the Marlins a couple days ago, buddy.
It's stupid.
My
I think
dude.
he's done, Chris.
Yeah, I think so too. I still have some hopes for Velasquez. Here, you'll think this is hilarious. I know I'm kind of just tearing the steering wheel out of your hands, but just listen to me. I'm hyped up. I've had 2 cups of coffee, and it's only 8:10. You want to know how naive of a sports fan I am? Do you want to know?
I do want to know. Tell me.
Oh,
Vince
boy.
Velasquez got through 2 innings of that Marlins game with 2 strikeouts and gave up no hits. I'm like,
It's an outrage.
Maybe this could be a quality start. Vinny, you're looking good so far. It's only 2 innings. And then he gets pulled 2 in a first and gives up. I got the stats real quick. Hold on. Hold on. He goes 2 in a first and gives up 7 runners and gives up 5 hits and 7 earned runs. He got 1 out in the 3rd inning. And then they put in Juan Nicasio. I don't know what this is about. They put in Juan Nicasio.
He threw 1 pitch and got hurt. Yeah, he threw 1 pitch.
Okay, I missed that.
Yeah.
I missed that. 1 pitch?
Yeah, he went on the IL afterwards.
Play the thing. Play the thing. Juan Nicasio, come on.
Oh my goodness.
You can't find it? It's okay.
No, I can't.
It's whatever. But like Ricky Bo said, we had a 7-0 lead in a game where a position player pitched. That's I've never heard that before.
And this is a team that's supposed to have playoff aspirations. Max, you've been trying to get me back on the bandwagon for the longest of times now. Okay? It's not working anymore. Matter of fact, it's not going to work anymore.
You don't think so?
I'm done. I'm officially done.
I want to throw it 70 yards to Deshaun.
I am in studio right now with Tyre Hood and Tanner Martin. We're expecting Max. Max will be here soon, hopefully. So we're here. It's week 1 has passed us by in the NFL season. The Eagles have won against the Redskins.
Yeah.
What's wrong? We won 32-27.
All right, cut the music. All right, just cut the music.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I also want before you take the steering wheel out of my hands. We got week 2 coming up against the Atlanta Falcons. We'll get into that, and I'm pretty sure that's pretty much going to take up the whole show. T, do you have something that you want to present to the show?
Oh yeah, I got to get this off my chest.
What's wrong?
All right. Now, before we get start celebrating this wonderful victory, and everybody starts singing Kumbaya, and everybody starts being like, "Oh, Wentz, 2019 MVP. The Eagles are going to the Super Bowl." Yeah, before we get into all that, I need at least 10 to 15 minutes to get this off my chest.
Let's
all
hear
right?
it, T.
All right, action.
All right, look. What I seen Sunday was a little bit different from what everybody else, especially in that first half. So for the first 10, 15 minutes of the show, I'm going to talk about this sorry excuse for an 11 personnel that we call a defense right about now.
I am pissed
Oh,
off.
boy.
All right?
You're not confident in our defense, T?
Not at all.
Why is that?
First off, in the first half, the overall stats. All right, we made Case Keenum look like a Hall of Fame quarterback out there. All right, and then on top of that, the first touchdown that they scored to Vernon Davis. Are you flipping kidding me? All right,
That was a crazy play.
a simple out route. All right, Sendejo trips. Fine, I can get over that. But he recovered. Had the ability to make the tackle. Not only did Vernon Davis, who's older than Jesus, the Bible, and dirt, was able to hurdle over Ronald Darby. He made Ronnie McLeod eat air. And then Sendejo still, after the recovery, missed the tackle, and then nobody caught an old Vernon Davis? Are you kidding me right now?
You see,
that was a crazy play.
When you're that old, you experience a lot of things, and you kind of develop this ability to just dodge and weave.
And I'm not finished.
Oh boy!
All right, you allowed two, not just one, but two deep receptions to the same doggone receiver on the same doggone side against the same doggone player in Rasul Douglas. Where the hell was Sidney Jones? All right, I'm sick of this defense.
It's only week one.
Just to clear it up, T, just to show you how good Case Keenum was yesterday or on Sunday. He was 30 for 44, 380 yards, and 3 passing touchdowns.
It's an outrage.
Now is that
We
Case
did
Keenum
get to
being?
him once.
Is that Case Keenum being good?
Wow. Wow.
Hey Tanner, I need you to calm down there. All right. No, is that Case Keenum being good, or is that our Eagles defense being bad?
No, that's our defense
Yeah.
being bad. We're supposed to have this dominant front four. The main purpose of this defense is to get pressure and hit the quarterback. Well, doggone it, we failed at that miserably. Only getting to him one good time. I'm not finished neither. Oh, I'm not finished.
Oh, boy.
Oh, this is just the beginning. Oh, I'm ripping this defense apart. So then finally, when Sidney Jones does start playing and get into the game, now all of a sudden, the defense looks dominant. The offense starts coming back. All right, now everybody's good. Everybody's cheering. There's no more boo birds. Everybody's excited. And then, on top of that, it looks like the Eagles are going to cover the spread. What happens? What does Jim Schwartz employ? That stupid, doggone prevent defense. All right? He allowed the Washington Redskins to march down the field bit by piece by painful piece until eventually they scored a touchdown and destroyed the spread. Are you kidding me right now?
Jeez, T, take it down a notch.
I will not.
So now, do you
Pissed
want to talk about how the Eagles couldn't stop a 4th and 15 at the end of the game?
Oh, that prevent defense.
Oh, was that what it was?
Oh my goodness. How do you not stop a 4th and 15
Against the Redskins.
against the stinking Redskins? Seriously, that's it. I'm done. I'm calling for Jim Schwartz's head. I don't care that it's week one.
Hey.
I'm sick of this scheme. The scheme doesn't stinking work. You got these receivers playing 10 to 15 yards off the ball. That doggone prevent defense does not work. It's easily exposed. Please, for the love of everything, please, just stop with the prevent defense. Tell your corners to press up. Please, I am begging you.
T. Buddy, are you okay over there?
I am not.
Hey, at least you won in fantasy this week.
Yeah, whatever.
Who'd you beat this week?
Shut up.
All right.
Chris Backer.
Not only did I beat him, I blew him out.
Okay, everyone, I have something to tell you all. This is a perfect example of why you need to have confidence in yourself and not to be swayed by others. I have like 4 people and their mothers going, "Sammy Watkins? Why would you pick Sammy Watkins?" And 2 hours before 1 o'clock, I go, Okay, maybe I am wrong because I when it comes to football, I am certainly not the brightest star in the sky. So I'm like, all right, fine. I'll take out Sammy Watkins. I'll put in Darius Dice. I know it's Darius Geis. And yeah, that was a huge mistake. But then again, if you played D-Jax, you would have beat me anyway.
Yeah,
But they are who we thought they were.
For the Yankees to get to the.
I don't like the Yankees. I'm just saying that's what I'm gonna say.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not on the same boat as you, Max.
Wait a second.
Mr. Yankees.
Everyone.
Tomorrow.
It's funny to meet you.
Everyone, I want to put this into perspective. I've never seen someone wearing a Red Sox hat goes, oh, you don't like the Yankees?
Yeah, it goes good. It goes good with the outfit. Come on.
I'm sorry. I just like poking fun
It's
at you.
an outrage.
Tomorrow, hope you wear.
These are sports fans in this room. I'm a sports fan. I love sports in general.
I get it.
All right. You ever been to
just-
Fenway, Chris? I bet you haven't.
No,
Yeah.
I want
So
to.
I don't want to hear it.
I want to go to Fenway one day. When the
Sure,
Phillies
he's got an
are
Aaron Judge
pissed off.
poster in his room and everything.
Who, him or me?
Max.
Max, yeah.
I actually have a Kentucky
Pete Alonso.
basketball poster.
Yeah, but I gotta say this though. There's certain boundaries you just don't cross. Like you're not gonna ever see me in a Cowboys anything.
Not a chance. I don't even play the Cowboys in Madden. I don't use them
Yeah.
as a team.
Why do you guys hate the Cowboys so much?
Because it's in our blood.
Dude, it's just they're a good
That
team
was
though.
actually a crazy question.
They're a good football team. They're fun to watch. Zeke, Amari Cooper,
that's ludicrous.
This is
Dak's
ridiculous
playing
right
well
now.
this
Does he
year.
know he's saying this for no reason?
Right. Are you
All right.
kidding me right now?
I'm not
That's
gonna
crazy.
say. I'm just a fan of the
absolutely crazy.
sport in general. When
Since
I
we
see
were born,
good,
we were raised to hate the Cowboys.
Yes.
when I see good teams, good football, when I see good baseball, good players in general, that's just I like to watch it. The Cowboys are good this year. They're fun to watch.
You make me sick.
I'm not sitting here saying, oh, when the Cowboys come to Philly, I'm rooting for the Cowboys to beat the Eagles. I'm just saying
This man's gonna throw a Cowboys parade.
the Cowboys are a fun team to watch.
You piece of Swiss cheese. This is kind of an idea I just kind of came up with last night. I want to play a little game with you guys.
Well, you're not done with the predictions. Is that the only one that you got?
that was
it.
We didn't do any other league.
Okay.
It was just the National League. I think the only other thing we did was like, the Dodgers are going to kill everyone. And
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
and you hate,
everybody knew that by
Yeah.
the first month into the season.
yeah, and you hate Max Muncy, so yeah.
No, I think he hates Michael Thomas
What game
more.
we playing, Chris?
Okay, it's very simple game. Over under. I'm going to give you a player on the Phillies. I'm going to give you a stat with a benchmark, and you got to tell me if that player went over or under the benchmark.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So first thing, Brad Miller. When it comes to home runs, the benchmark is 10. Did he get over or under
Over.
10 home runs?
I think he got over 10.
Over 10.
He got like 12, right?
He got 12. All right. Here, stat numero
How many?
2.
What do I get?
Get a crisp high five. All right, Michael Franco. Benchmark's 45 with
Under.
RBIs.
Oh,
45 RBIs. Do you get over or under 45
Under.
RBIs?
He missed a lot of the season, so I'm going to say under.
Under.
Over. 56 RBIs.
Did he really have 56? Those home runs really come in handy.
He had 56 RBIs. Just behind him, who I would have thought had way more RBIs, Scott Kingery, 55.
Wow.
You're kidding me.
No.
I would have never guessed that.
crazy, man.
Neither would I.
What have we become?
Here, we're going to stick with RBIs. Andrew Knapp.
Oh God.
6. Over-under's at 6.
Over under. Yeah, we'll go with 6. Over under. What did Andrew Knapp get?
I think
not
I'll have
putting up
under
with
that.
it.
I think he had
Too
less than
much
6
horse.
RBIs.
That'd
too
be
much.
crazy. I'm going with under because I
Under?
hope he's not on the team.
I don't remember him
Next
getting
year.
a hit all year.
He had a
Over.
home run 2 nights
he-
ago.
I'm gonna say over. There's no way
Over?
you can do 6.
He's over. He got a grand total of
no
8
way.
RBIs.
Oh my!
Wow.
And he was a catcher all season on the
He's
team.
in the MLB.
He's in the MLB.
I think all 4 of us can hit more than.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but
We're going to go back to home runs. Gene Segura. The benchmark is 16. Home runs.
less,
Over
Under.
less.
Under.
I think he had
Under.
less than 16.
He got 12.
yep, there we go.
All right. Okay, let me...
These are easy, Chris.
Whatever. Hey, I think I
got
tripped
the
you up
answer
with
now.
a couple of them. Here, on base percentage, Gene Segura, who is one of the best in the league.
So you
as far
saying
as
that makes
total?
me not confident.
The benchmark is a .335%. Over
Yeah,
or
he had
under?
higher than that.
Under.
Over.
Just because of the
Under.
weight. Yep.
He hit under 335, but he hit like 280 something, didn't he?
Contact.
323.
It's funny to me, too.
T.
What did he hit in that batting average?
Batting average, let me
Context.
grab that, 280.
He hit 280, but he was on base
Wow.
was 323, which means he never walked, never got hit by a pitch.
Well,
Oh,
I
he
mean,
got hit by a pitch.
Wow.
In the
No,
head.
no. I'm saying, my point is, he never got a walk or anything sort of like
I mean, we
besides a
talked
hit.
about all year how aggressive he is at the plate.
323 is atrocious.
I know.
Especially for a player like that.
I know. The best on the team was Harper, 372.
That's still.
And I know
the
that's
best
not-
on the team is 372.
Yeah.
Yo, we need a new manager in here to teach these guys how to walk.
Agreed.
But I mean, Tia and I were having this conversation. Looking at Harper's stats, aside from his average and his on-base percentage, what else could he do?
What was his average? 260?
His
Yeah.
average was
believe it was-
260.
Is this
He hit
his
around the
second
head.
best season?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, as far as RBIs, it's his best.
Okay.
He shattered his record
RBI
last year.
total.
114. He was
Enough said.
12th in the league.
How many home runs do you have? 37?
35.
Let's bring that number up.
35
next season.
bombs and 100 and
14 RBIs. 114.
Let's bring the home run number
I-
up.
and he slugged over 500. So come on.
Yeah.
510?
I mean, you want to point at somebody that sucked? Reese Hoskins hit 228 or something like that.
I still want to keep it.
What did he hit?
See,
What did he hit, Reese Hoskins?
Reese Hoskins? Oh, boy.
I'm gonna be honest.
I
with you.
switched to pitching stats. Let me get to the Reese
I'm
Hoskins.
gonna be honest with you.
226.
Oh my gosh.
That's our starting first base.
Trade
Tanner-
him right now.
Tanner, I'm gonna be Tanner. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hold
I
on to
was on your side to hold on to Reese.
226 T.
I said
on
was.
to
Now let me finish, dog on it. Now,
All right.
I was on Tanner's side, but I think because we need pitching, you might need to trade him.
Okay.
I mean, Lord. He was just dominant in the first half of the year. And then he forgot how to hit.
I'm sorry, you
All
might
right,
need to trade
Chris,
Reese.
let's play
Hoskins.
this game.
This might be. We're going to the pitching side of things now. We're strikeout total.
Okay, go
All
ahead.
right. The player is Hector Neris.
Oh God.
The benchmark is 75.
Less. He had
Negative.
less than that.
Negative.
I'll
Negative
say
strikeouts.
less than that.
Under.
Pisses me off.
Less than
He's
75.
so bad.
Yeah, he sucks.
Had 89 strikeouts.
How many innings did he pitch?
Wow.
Hold on. IPs. The 67.2. So 67 and 2/3.
Wow.
What was his record?
Surprised. I am very surprised.
Hold on. Hector
I'm sorry,
Neris.
we're
He's
asking.
got a grand total of 3 wins and 6 losses.
Wow.
And like 20 blown saves.
Yes.
Nah, wait. Nah, he didn't have
Nah,
20.
he had 19.
He had
He had
about-
28. He had 28 saves,
Oh.
and he had.
I finally got somebody on T's side that agrees with me that Hector Neris stinks.
I think we all agree.
He's our best reliever, but he's not good. That's basically sums up our whole bullpen.
Yeah. Hey, did you know that he threw the splitter 728 times this year?
How many blown saves is he? What's he?
I think it's 7 or
I'm trying
to
to find the stupid stat.
We are asking a lot of you, Chris.
I know. This is. You know what? Doesn't matter. Because you know what?
Vargas.
This is a team. Crap.
You know who else had a good season this year? Jose Alvarez, low key.
Jose Alvarez. Hey, we'll go with that one next. The over/under is 70. Did he have for strikeouts? Did he have 70 strikeouts?
Under.
Under.
No, I think he had more than that. He pitched a lot.
Over.
70 strikeouts? You had more? You're going
I'm
over,
more.
over, and under? Under 51.
Jeez, I'm
Oh
just
my
bad at this game. Because that guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Hell, man, he didn't strike enough people out. That's why we missed the playoffs. That's why we missed out.
Last but certainly not least, Vince Velasquez. Same stat, strikeouts. The benchmark is 110.
Oh my goodness.
I'll say over.
Over?
Over.
Under.
He's over 130 strikeouts.
Are you kidding me?
Bombing people through tables. So here's the deal. First off, what the hell are you doing, Daenerys? You need to calm down, have a tea, take a deep breath, take a walk. Just calm down. All right? You better lose all the allegiance if you're Dothraki and you're unsullied. Max is the only one who's understanding anything.
Are you
I'm
all
saying.
caught up on that?
I am all caught up.
That's
I am-
impressive, man.
I am all caught up on Game of Thrones, and I am so mad at Daenerys. What are you doing? You need to calm down.
Yeah, but you
ridiculous.
saw her look at Cersei, man, with on top of the dragons. She was like, you know what? I'm just gonna burn this whole city.
No, I'm mad at that too. The way
Yo,
Wait a
team,
minute.
what's going
Okay.
on?
Hey, wait a
Okay,
minute.
hold
Is
on.
this a
Hold on,
sports show or
hold
is this
on,
a Game
hold
of
on.
Thrones
Right,
show?
yeah, what
Okay,
is it?
what would you rather talk about Kawhi Leonard's shot that came right out of a Disney movie?
On
Or
it-
no, I want to talk about things I'm pissed off about. I'm not just pissed off about Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
All right. You guys know what last night was?
What?
You guys know what last night was? I want you to guess. It was Max Muncy bobblehead night at the Dodgers game last night.
You know what? You know what? I was watching that game. I stayed up for the end of it.
I've made it
Pisses me
known.
off.
I've made it known on this show before that I hate Max Muncy for no reason at all. I'll admit that. I'm crazy. I'm absolutely nuts. I hate Max Muncy. No reason. But okay, you want to know something great too? You want to know who they brought out for the opening pitch?
Bruce Willis.
Oh yeah, I
No.
seen that. That was horrible.
They brought out his dad.
Yes, they brought out Max Muncy's father. You want to know how many games of MLB experience Max Muncy's father has? The same amount as all four of us combined. Absolute legend. Max Muncy's father gave birth to Max Muncy. Well, not him. And of course, you know, with it being bobblehead night, I mean, they have children, you know, showing off the bobblehead to the cameras and whatever, and blah, blah, blah. Adults who have jobs and bills to pay and children are like, look at my bobblehead! I don't care! I don't care! Woo! Have you seen a bobblehead before? Good for you! Where did Max Muncy come from?
He's going off on the bobblehead.
You've never seen a bobblehead before? Come on. It's LA. Go do something else.
I'm not going to tolerate your crap today.
Go to a Lakers game. Wait, sorry. LeBron didn't make the playoffs. Go do something else. Go down Hollywood Boulevard. You know, just Dodgers management going down Hollywood Boulevard. Trip over someone. It's the Tom Brady thing again. Was it a crack in the ground? Was it a shift in the pavement? No, it was Max Muncy.
It's funny to
wearing
me, too.
a custom Dodgers jersey with his own name on it with a baseball bat. Do you want to play for the Dodgers? Yeah, I do.
I hear you.
I hate you, Max Muncy.
Wow.
I swear, it's God is up there just like, how can I make Chris mad this time? Another Patriots Super Bowl? Why not?
Wow.
Let's give the Red Sox another World Series. Bruins might go to the Stanley Cup Final. It's great. Oh, Chris, it's okay. I know I've been shoveling so much crap into your mouth, it's coming out your ears. I'll give you a Super Bowl. Eagles won a Super Bowl. Great. Oh, and don't forget that World Series I gave you forever 10 years ago. Jeez. And of
Be
course,
grateful. Be grateful.
And of course, 2 parades in 22 years of living. That's wonderful. And of course, he teases me that one time with the Flyers, sends them to the Stanley Cup Final just to lose to Patrick Kane. The most anticlimactic goal ever. I'm not over that, Michael Layton. What the hell, you piece of Swiss cheese? How do you let that through?
It's stupid.
Oh my God.
So what I'm trying to say is, I hope Daenerys dies, and I just want Jon Snow and Arya Stark to have happy endings.
Well, there's
Wow.
not too many characters left to pick from, so I think one of those have to end up on top in the end, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. And I swear, if her stupid Dothraki and her Unsullied are still on Daenerys' side, I'm going to merge through the TV screen and slap every single one of them with a leather glove, and then do it to Jon Snow, because look at what she's doing!
Hey, Tanner, where is this show going to?
I don't know. I just got an update that said we should move it on to sports. You're always on your back.
Can't get nothing done with Jalen Ramsey. Or maybe even Chris Harris.
Well, Ramsey's really pulled out every excuse in the book. I mean, sore back, and then his girlfriend has a kid, you know.
Well,
so he's away from
the
That's
kid-
not. No,
the
I
kid
get
thing
it.
I'm
But
considering
again,
excuse.
he could have played yesterday. Is my point. The reason he did not play on Sunday was because of his back, not because of the birth
You're
of his
always
child.
on your back.
Yeah.
His back injury was the reason he didn't play. It wasn't because of the birth of his child. Like
Yeah.
James White, for example, last week missed it because of the birth of his child.
Right.
You know,
What
so
excuse.
the back is another. I don't know. Basically, it comes down to this: he wants out. They don't want to trade him. People have already offered him 2 first round picks.
And I think we are. And I think the Eagles were
They
one
turned
of
it
those
down.
teams.
They're not going to get rid of him.
And that's why I think at this point you need to move on. You need to find some corner. I'm sorry, like I said, you can't continue during these weeks going into these games with Craig James, Orlando Skandrick, and Russell
I
Douglas.
do agree with you. I think we do. Again, I was saying this to give up so much for Ramsey because even if I think we get him, I don't think we're a contender for the Super Bowl because just how bad our defense is in general, giving up so many points.
See,
but any help matters.
You
know,
say that-
any help we can get.
You just
See,
prerequisites include healthy back and no children.
You Jesus.
Hey, at least he'll be on the field. I mean, he didn't get on the field for his team.
I'm joking.
You're always on your back.
But
You understand what I'm saying to you?
let's move on to the sorriest sacks up
I have ever seen in my life. This entire defensive unit pisses me off. And y'all know why. Y'all know I'm a defensive player. You know what, Max? Let me explain something to you before I break this down position by position. And I showed Chris this morning.
Oh boy.
That second Stephon Diggs touchdown, and I'm going to show you after the show. Take a guess how many players were on the field during that
Oh,
touchdown.
jeez. Really, we were short 10. I'll go 10.
There was no deep safety. 10 freaking players!
Okay. Yeah, there were only 10 players on the team.
There was only 10 players on the field?
Yeah,
10.
on the team. Field. Yes. I meant field.
All right.
I am pissed off.
He showed me too.
Well, listen, any D-back we have on our team, I mean, it's just Diggs is just going to blow right past.
Well, because
Him.
if you look at that play, I remember the first time watching that play, I'm going, Russell Douglas, what are you doing? Because
He was expecting safety
Russell
help.
Douglas just started going like this, and all like
I'm
I'ma tell you why.
backpedaling, and then he's 10 yards past me already.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Let Chris explain it to you.
Stephon goes around Rasul. Rasul is still standing there. I'm like, Rasul, Stephon Diggs just burned you. What are you doing? And I just remember thinking, what is
I'm
he
sick of
doing?
you.
I'm sick of you. And so T very eloquently explained it to me with absolute censorship this morning that
I'm not putting up with it. It's too much horse shit. It's too much.
Rasul was expecting safety help, but apparently the safeties were up,
Where's the damn safety?
and Rasul Douglas did not have no safety help. And
Let's be honest. Even if there was safety help, Diggs will just blow by him.
But still.
What is
but
Rodney
still.
McLeod going to come out of nowhere?
But
Stop
Rasul Douglas knew. He knows he can't keep up with Stephon Diggs.
Nobody can keep up with Stephon
I'm not going to
Diggs.
say that.
Maybe Darius Slay,
But that's
maybe
the reason,
Jalen.
But that's the reason why he was kind of backpedaling a little bit. Because, yes, he was going slow because he expected safety help and didn't get it. That's the issue. 10 players on the stinking field. Ronnie McLeod was in the box.
Well, we got rid of Zach Brown, too. You want to talk about some linebackers?
We're going to talk about
Okay.
that later.
Okay.
Let me get to this defensive line.
But-
This piss poor of a defensive line. Get into Kirk Cousins. One stinking time. Brandon Graham has the only sack.
Fletcher Cox is not himself. We can't.
Because Fletcher Cox is playing 80+% of the doggone snaps.
I think he's hurt. I think he's hurt. I don't think he has a sack this year, and that's just not like
He
him.
doesn't, but that's because he's out there for most of the plays because of the lack of depth at defensive tackle.
Yeah, that's true as well. Timmy Jernigan's out, and we lost Malik Jackson early on in the season, which has hurt us
Jeez,
too.
oh my God.
Now let's move on.
Those are two good points.
Now
Too.
let's move on to these piss poor defensive ends. Derek Barnett, I am about a couple weeks away from calling him a bust. I am. I have never seen a defensive end that bites hard on play actions. Oh my goodness! Your job as an edge rusher, an edge defender. I don't care if you play outside linebacker. I don't care if you play defensive end. Stay your ass to the outside. Nothing is supposed to go outside you. Do you know the reason why these reverses are working? Why these play action passes work? Why? Because the defensive end keeps crashing in and biting on everything. When that one play action pass that Kirk Cousins threw to Stephon Diggs, I believe it was the third touchdown on that play action. If the defensive end, Derek Barnett, if he just stays home, don't follow the play, stay to the edge, stay home, you would have seen Kirk Cousins and you would have had a beeline to him. And Kirk Cousins would have been scared and probably threw up a duck.
I just want to address that. I don't know if Derek Barnett's a bust. Look, I understand 17 picks later you could have picked TJ Watt. But
Yes.
But
That would have helped.
You could have traded down, got more draft picks, and would have had a better pass rusher.
Perhaps, but I still classify Derek Barnett as a younger player. I know he's supposed to be. I mean, he's more seasoned. Obviously, was this his second or third? Third.
Yeah, it's his third.
Third season. Yeah. I feel like I mean I understand what you're saying at the same time because we are biting on everything, but I don't know about
Here's the thing: in this day and age, you have to have a rotation of players. Our defense was of line was so good 2 years ago because we had 8 guys that could come in and play the position well. Chris Long is no longer here. Timmy Jernigan's not here right now because he's banged up and he's hurt. You also.
Oh, by the way,
go ahead.
You, Max, Vinny Curry, yo, he ain't.
Jeez.
All right?
Yeah.
He
I did say
straight
Vinny.
up ain't.
I did say Vinny Curry
was
was going to.
effective the 2017 year. He was effective.
I thought that's what made me think he was going to come back, and I had confidence in his ability. I had confidence in his ability. That's why I thought he was going to come in and step up this season. However, on the other hand, he's taken a big decline down the hill. So
We're going backwards, damn it. Let's go.
Money that he deserves.
And I agree with you.
And now I'm second guessing myself because
at his age,
the way he's been playing this year, and if he's supposed to be the leader of the secondary, then he's also not doing his job as well. Then he also needs to be held accountable for this piss poor of a secondary, for lack of a better term. Look, it's horrible at this point that we're in week 7 and I see Malcolm Jenkins changing plays last minute. That's horrible. That's unacceptable. If your guys can't get lined up, if you can't get your guys lined up, if they don't know where they're supposed to be on plays, and this is mid-season at this point, we have a serious problem on our hands. And this goes far beyond Malcolm Jenkins at this point. I've called out this coaching staff before, but now I've only called out the defensive coaching staff at this point. Now I'm calling out everybody, and that includes Doug Peterson. That was horrible. All right? Starting from the offensive standpoint of view, listen, I don't know how in the world they plan games. I know they script plays in the beginning. Yeah, toss that. Toss that at this point. Start reading what weaknesses the other team has and attack those weaknesses. All right? Stop with the pre-planning. And I don't know what Mike Groh's role is in planning for the week. If he's the one that puts in the plays for the week that the Philadelphia Eagles are going to use in game time situations, then seriously, you need to consider taking that over, Doug. Seriously, because that's horrible. It is utterly despicable how predictable this offense has become. One player went down in week 1, our deep threat, Deshaun Jackson. One player goes down, and now this offense looks like a pile of predictable crap. Are you kidding me? The best teams, the good teams, the championship teams, a la the New England Patriots. I hate to bring them up, but it's the truth. The New England Patriots know how to work around injuries. They've done it time and time and time again. The year Tom Brady went down, they had Matt Castle at backup quarterback, and they still go 11-5. No, they did not make the playoffs, but that's impressive with a backup quarterback like Matt Castle to take that team to an 11-5 record. It is utterly ridiculous that one player destroys this team. You mean to tell me that one player messes up your entire playbook? Seriously. That's irritating.
Before I lose my freaking mind, we better figure this out.
And I need to see that Doug. I need to see that Doug. I don't need to see the Doug that we see in the press conferences, all calm and whatnot and nonchalant and let's go get some ice cream after the game. No, I don't need to see that Doug. I need to see the Doug that's saying stuff like this.
Pull your head out of your ass.
I need to see that. I need to see him pulling on face masks, getting in people's faces. Do what you gotta do. Cut some people out. Because what we seen on Sunday was a piss poor effort. You know what? You know what we should do, fellas? We all love what we do, right? We love coming up in here talking sports, right?
Yeah.
What happens if we come in just one day and we just mail it in? We suck. We ain't prepared. We just do what we feel like, talk about what we feel like, go off topic. I mean, come on. Do your job. Put some effort into it. This is a grown man league. Seriously.
Bunch of low lifes. He was a reach, maybe.
No.
He
was hyped up for because he was draft eligible in 2017. People were talking about him in 2014.
Center.
Yeah, everyone was losing their minds. Like, oh, this guy, he's going to be the biggest thing since Connor McDavid. You know, and
no one's going to be ever. I think Connor McDavid's going to go down as the best player ever.
The guy who's supposed to go first overall this coming year.
Nobody cares about hockey, Max.
Pretty sick.
Yo, T, how about you go take your 5-4 record and go walk out the door?
Oh, man.
All right, I'm talking about a possible playoff team. I'm talk about a possible playoff
Yeah, a possible
team right now.
playoff team, and you guys are still struggling with a damn goalie.
Look, it's dude. Carter.
Yeah, I've been looking at hockey games too.
Single digit bad games. He's in the single digits
Listen,
of bad games.
he's going to step it up. It's early on in the season,
Dude,
right? Tonight is a big night, right? Tonight at home, we need the whole crowd coming out on a Tuesday. Carolina Hurricane.
Doggone it, Max. I'm sick and tired of you derailing this show.
For the touchdown, Malik Turner hauls it in for Seattle. Pressure in his face. He's in trouble. Down he goes. The ball is loose, and Seattle's got the football from the 38. And a fumble on the play. It's loose. Still loose, and it's picked up by Seattle. Penny gets through. Rashad Penny into open field. Is he going to get there? Still on his feet. Touchdown! Here's Wentz firing far side. It's intercepted.
But if I'm Doug Peterson, I'm spending a couple of days behind closed doors, and I'm in everybody's face. You get paid to play this game to the best of your ability. If we lose to the best of our ability, that's one thing. But when we get out there and show a performance like this, you know what? You should give the organization a rebate on what you've done in a lot of ways.
Yeah, Mo, that team sure did suck last night. They just plain sucked. I've seen teams suck before, but they were the suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked.
You big dummy.
What's happening, everybody? This is the Philly Experience Podcast alongside Chris Hacker, Tanner Martin, and Tyre Hood. I'm your host, Max James. It's great to be with you on this Tuesday, November 26th, following another disappointing Eagles loss to the Seattle Seahawks. Back-to-back weeks, Patriots, Seahawks. We've all sat here on the show and said we needed to split at least with these two teams, and we did not. We'll dive into the whole thing. Carson Wentz, another disappointing
Enough is
outing.
enough. Start playing with some jam in here. Let's go.
love the
Coaching,
enthusiasm, my dude.
I like it too. But however, it was still a loss, Chris. Still a loss.
Well,
So we'll get into that in a minute. Hold on. We got some Sixers talk here. Joel Embiid scored 0 points last night in another disappointing loss. Like I keep saying, we keep losing to the good teams, beating the bad ones. But again, when your superstar player scores 0 points, you're not going to win too many games. And we'll also I'm going to touch on a little Phillies offseason talk. Some rumors going around who we're going to sign possibly from the starting rotation standpoint.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
We're going to touch on some Flyers too at the end, all right? But let's get into this Eagles game first. The defense for the second week in a row kind of keeps us in the game better than we expected. And that's not true. At the same time, that is totally true, T. That is totally true. They only scored 17 points. That high-flying Seahawks offense. We stayed in the game. However, we just couldn't put any drives together. Carson Wentz probably, you could argue, his worst game since the Saints' regular season game last season.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, all
Get
right,
in your
let's-
ifs and buts.
Larry, let's start this. Let's start this right now. Real quick. First off, for just to provide a visual concept of what's going on. All right, Max and Tanner came up in here with suits and whatnot, and they're putting in more effort to their dress code than the Philadelphia Eagles put into their offense. That's all I got to say. Like seriously, I mean, y'all look nice. Y'all actually put in some effort.
I appreciate
into y'all.
that.
Thank
T.
you, T.
Unlike the Eagles and what they did on offense.
How do I
now,
look, T?
I don't know what the heck you look like right about now. I don't know what the heck you are. But I tell you what, though, this Philadelphia Eagles team is exactly what we thought they were.
And we let him off the hook.
Seriously.
No, they're not.
But they
They're
are
worse.
who we thought they were.
Seriously. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Carson Wentz had his worst game that I have ever seen. And seriously. So, I hear everybody in what they're saying. They're starting to question now whether or not Carson Wentz is a franchise quarterback or not. And rightfully so. I think I feel as though the way he's been playing, everybody has a right to question that. But here's where I have to come with a rebuttal. I went back and I looked at the tape. Chris, me and you, we had a real quick film session before the show started.
We sure did.
So what did you see?
Bad receivers.
Yes, you did.
Very bad receiving play.
Yes.
Almost like they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Now, I'm not excusing the fact that Carson Wentz was overthrowing Miles Sanders on a simple out route. I'm not excusing the fact that he was just throwing balls all over the place. I'm not excusing the fact that Carson Wentz was staring down receivers on that Jordan Matthews throw that ended up getting intercepted. I'm not excusing that. But I will say this. These receivers absolutely stink. All right? They are horrible. I have never seen a worse group of receivers a day in my life. Once again, I'd rather have Dorial Green Beckham out there catching passes than the current pile of crap
that's out there now. It is absolutely ridiculous. Seriously. You know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
Real quick. Do y'all know, to this day, still, right now, Deshaun Jackson still has the third most receiving yards on this team?
What?
To this day. Deshaun Jackson's
Wait a
only
second.
played and caught a ball in one game and still has the third most receiving yards on this team.
That's pretty bad.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it is.
KT, I also want to bring up that last week Michael Thomas had more receptions and receiving yards than all of the Eagles wide receivers.
He pisses me off.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I've never. Do y'all have hands? Please, can y'all catch the ball?
Yeah.
Please.
See, I hear you 100%. Now, I want to ask you this question, though. Where do we go from here, right? We do have a weak schedule. Dallas continues to lose, so we can't quit on the season. But where do you see this team going into this Dolphins game next week? You know, I know your confidence level has to be pretty low, but, you know, where's our mindset supposed to be at?
Our mindset is supposed to be. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay, well, I said this to you, T, and I already know what your reaction's going to be. I hope
sick of this.
we lose because losing to the worst team in the league is the only thing that's going to kick this team's ass.
It's
Now,
ridiculous.
here's the
It's
thing.
the only
Hold on.
thing.
Here's the thing about that. If this was like week 3, I could agree with you. But if we lose this one, then the season is probably going to be over,
Yep.
especially because the
Yep.
Cowboys
Because things need to change.
are still. Yeah, the Cowboys still have a game on us. But again,
Bunch of
listen,
lowlifes.
We just have to beat up on these you know, below average teams and get a little luck involved with a couple of Dallas losses.
Right.
Yeah,
That
but-
gives us right there in the playoff picture.
But what good team has to rely on another team losing? That's the problem.
I don't know.
This
Let's
is
ask the
not a
Ravens.
good team. And as a matter of fact, I understand everybody saying that the Eagles still have a chance to go to the playoffs. At this point, I don't think I want them going to the playoffs. I don't think it even matters, all right? They stink, all right? And then on top of that, let me go back to this coaching. This horrible, sorry excuse for coaching. How in the hell do you ask your quarterback to throw 44, 45 times in a game to these sorry-ass receivers? Seriously. How do you ask your quarterback to do that? Listen, everybody keeps saying that this Eagles offense doesn't have an identity. They have an identity. Run the damn ball. But Doug Peterson refuses to ride Miles Sanders. Heck, Jay Ajayi got a couple of runs on Sunday and looked awesome. Was picking up short yards.
I wouldn't say he looked awesome, but he did
6
convert
rushes
a couple.
for 16 yards.
He did convert a couple first
He
downs.
converted a shoot. Look, either way, our run game is dominant. And then especially considering the fact that you went into the game and you didn't have Lane Johnson, who was out with a concussion. And you had Dillard at right tackle, which, by the way, is one of the most asinine decisions I have ever seen. Why the hell
Yeah, that was not
are
a
you
good choice.
breeding? Why the hell are you training your future left tackle and putting him at right tackle? That's stupid. And then I hear people ripping him because he got interviewed saying that, because basically what Andre Dillard said was, playing right tackle is like taking an exam and you're right-handed, but the instructor asks you to take it.
Writing an essay, which is absolutely ridiculous. I think he's a little dramatic with that.
No, he's not.
A whole essay, left-handed. That's the same amount of.
He's not being dramatic when he says that. Muscle memory when you're playing sports is very important, especially considering the fact that if you've always played on the left side, that's how your muscles are trained to go on the left. Now you're training your muscles only for 1 week to go to the right side. It's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different foot placement. It's a whole different movement stepping back into those pass blocking positions. He is absolutely correct in that statement. Why the hell would this coaching staff do that to that young player? And then you bench him because he was playing so bad. And then to make matters worse. So Matt Pryor actually did pretty decent coming in at right guard. But oh my gosh, I have never seen a worse tackle than Big V. I have never seen a tackle. Listen, I'm going to put this out there right now. Shaquem Griffin, drafted by the Seahawks.
Oh, boy.
If y'all don't know who that man is, listening to me, look up his story. It's an awesome story. The man is playing football with one hand, and I think that is awesome. Making plays with one hand. But seriously, how in the hell are you giving up pressures from a man who has one damn hand? How the hell does that happen? Are you serious right now? Shaquem Griffin is 6'2", 227. Big V is 6'6", 330 pounds. That's 4 inches and 100+ pound difference. How the hell are you not putting your hands on him?
Because he's just playing faster.
He's just not fast enough to get there.
Don't forget about Brooks too. Went MIA.
Oh, yeah.
With his anxiety.
He had panic attack.
Which I hope, seriously, that's a serious condition, and I'm not making any jokes about that. And I hope, he does get well, seriously, because, man, he's playing his ass off. We definitely, as a Eagles organization and as a Eagles fans, we definitely do support him, and we back him up on that.
Yeah, definitely.
But Big V, you suck, all right? Straight up, you suck.
You know who sucks?
You straight up ain't.
I'll tell you who sucks. Jason Peters.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Jason Peters ain't looking too hot either.
He volunteered to play right tackle.
Yeah, after the game. Thanks for bringing that up after.
Stay off the weed.
If you guys missed any of this episode, you can always go to philly-experience.simplecast.com. We are available on all major platforms: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and more. And as the boys announced, this is our last show of the year. So, that's unfortunate and sad, but
That's not true.
yes, it is true. Yes, it is true, people. I understand.
Oh no.
Yes, I understand. But, we need a break too. So, but good news. We will still be coming back in the 2020 year. So, if you guys need any updates for the show, you can always follow us on our Instagrams. Chris, your Instagram?
CThack19.
Tanner?
Tanner Gills. Tanner Gils.
And I am at TYE_hood94. Max is at Max_Gratz. On the Instagram, we'll be updating everybody as to when the next time we will come back and do the show. It's been a hell of a ride with you.
Around the same time playoffs. The wild card games.
Around the wild card. So stay tuned. Guys, it's been a hell of a ride. It has.
Man, I'm bummed out.
Enjoy the holidays.
Yes, and have a happy holidays and a happy new year to everybody that's listening.
We'll see you in the next decade.
Keep it safe, and remember, everybody, just remember.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
I'm not putting up with it. It's too much horse.
Quit yucking my yum.
Get off the blocks!
He needs to learn how to wrap that thing up.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
Pull your head out of your ass!
You dumbass.